Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good people. Good evening. My name is Alya Putri Sulaiman. I'm from class 3C. In today's discussion, I want to talk about fake news in our today's social media. So, as you know, we are now in 4.0 era. Technological progress is not always positive. It is also bring a lot of negative impact, including the rise of fake news in social media. Social networks makes all information easy to spread, including false information. This is currently very dangerous for the community, including us. What is exactly fake news or hoax? We are frequently hear about it. Hoax or fake news is information that is falsified or deviates from the truth. But why fake news is very easy to spread? There are several reasons why fake news is very easy to spread. The first is technological advancement. Technological advance that cannot be avoided mean that all the news can enter and spread widely without our control. We can no longer control the incoming news. Everyone can create the news. Everyone can spread the news. The second is low reading interest. The most common causes why fake news is very easy to spread in Indonesia is because Indonesian people do not read carefully and do not verify the truth of the news. According to the UNESCO data, Indonesian people reading interest is ranked 60 out of 69 countries. The third is interesting title. Hawk news is packaged attractively, as if the news is true news, starting from a very eye-catching title, very bombastic title, and then to the introduction, body, and closing of the Hawk news. It is packaged very, very, very well. Is fake news is very dangerous? Yes, it is very dangerous. The impact that result from fake news. The first one is causing conflicts. Hoax news or fake news can cause division between individual or group. This conflict can be caused when one person confirms the wrong information while the other person does not believe in the truth because he has an information bias. The second is harm and endanger the community. Why fake news can harm people? Have you ever received false information about COVID-19? You are told to buy medicine, this and that. It is even said that vaccine is fake. So many people are afraid of the vaccine until now. This is extremely harmful and it may endanger safety, isn't it? And the last is generating negative opinion. Even if object being reported is incorrect, the public will have a negative attitude toward it. Because of the public misunderstanding caused by this hoax news, the negative opinion will harm the innocent. And the consequence of fake news is terrifying, but don't worry. We can still avoid fake news. How to avoid the fake news? The first one, read the whole news. In reading information, we must read it in its entirely from the start to finish so that there are no misunderstanding. Reading means that you have to read carefully, not just the point of the news or the information. The second is thinking logically and critically. Why thinking logically and critically important to avoid fake news? In reading information or news, of course, we have to think logically and critically so that we don't get false information. We have to find out whether the information we get is valid or whether it could be a hoax or fake news. And the third, checks news sources and website addresses. Another way to deal with fake news is check for actual and factual news sources. You can also compare the news you get with the other news. You have to search the site you suspect, check whether the site has been verified by the official press agency or not. Well, those are the tips so that we don't get fooled by the fake news or the hoax. After this, don't swallow the raw news and don't participate spreading the fake news. Be a smart netizen. Thank you. I think that's all from me. I'm sorry if there are any mistake in my word. I hope the information that I told is very beneficial for us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.